Hi Pisces, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the Pisces reading for the month of February. This is going to be a love message, could be regarding a romantic relationship or connection, or it could be talking about any other facet of your life, friends, family, work, etc. So I have not shuffled your cards yet, Pisces. You're one of the only signs where I haven't done that yet. Okay. You may be in a place of making decisions right now around work or finances, okay? What you're gonna do next. Perhaps you have some offers or opportunities on the table currently, or some that will be coming up. And so you may be thinking about those, okay? Because I am seeing that here. What else did I want to know? So Pisces, you are last this time based on the number of views from the last time. Last but definitely not least, hometown team. I'm a Pisces. I love my fellow fishies. And so hopefully for next month, you know, you'll be first or close to first, and then you'll also get your bonus. Why are my cards upside down? Sorry, this is really bothering me. I'm like, is it just a few? No, it was all of them. Okay, so yeah, hopefully you'll be first. You'll get your birthday reading. I think for next month, I'll be doing self-care spreads with the Neo Tarot. Okay, so let me get your Psychic Tarot. This is actually the outcome card. Oh my gosh, the cards just flew everywhere. Huh, maybe there's a little bit of like topsy-turvy energy going on right now. I feel really good about it. It just may be like a little chaotic feeling, okay, is what I'm getting. I'm feeling like acceleration. I think I've said this to y'all before. Maybe in last month. That was fast. Triumphant success, the number one. Definitely talking about new beginnings, following your truth. Rejoice in celebration here at the bottom. So I'm not going to read from the book for the Psychic Tarot yet. The way I've been laying out these cards is that now I'm going to get 7 cards from the Psychic Tarot. Okay, you have the Hierophant, could be Taurus energy here. Also, just again, talking about following your truth there. How you see how the Hierophant is super laser focused on where he's going on his path. There are a bunch of other people around him, okay, or I don't want to like indicate below. It's not like they're lesser than, but it's just people around you, okay? And other people may be having thoughts and opinions about your work or your life, or just, you know, the direction, whatever it is that you might be thinking about. Other people may be having opinions about that. You're being asked to rise above and again, really listen to your truth here with the triumphant success. That's your path to success. Now, I am seeing the Queen of Pentacles reverse. I actually didn't notice that at first when I cut these cards in half. I am seeing that, and I did also see some other cards when shuffling the Psychic Tarot that may suggest that you're going through some sort of monetary ups and downs right now, okay? In the Every Other Day card reading that I did yesterday that I posted to Instagram, we did have a card about financial discipline. So if that's something that you're struggling with, definitely take a look at that reading. That said, it's like when I go to shuffle the cards, it's actually in the upright. So again, kind of feeling some mishmash, like topsy-turvy energy here. Money goes in, money comes out, right? That's kind of how life goes. But you may be experiencing some more drastic extremes around that, especially as we go into Mercury retrograde season, which will be starting, I think, early next week, okay? So, and I will be, I think, doing just a general collective all signs Mercury retrograde reading just to see like what can we expect, okay? You have the 3 of Pentacles here coming in, so thinking about who and what you're collaborating with and on, okay? Again, thinking about what's best for you, who's best for you to work with, because this is talking about your foundation and your stability. I'm getting a little bit of that 4 of Pentacles energy, which is talking about foundation and stability in a home or in a work environment. And it can also, again, allude to needing to save your money, okay? Spirit, what are the messages for my Pisces? Could be someone from your past trying to return back, okay? Could be anyone, okay? Could be a water sign as well, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or they may have those placements in their chart, okay? okay? I am feeling that energy with the retrograde. I do feel like if this is, let's say this is a past romantic partner or a past work situation, you may be really contemplating, or some sort of new, okay, even work opportunity or offer, you may be really thinking about if this is the right person or the right thing for you. My advice to you, continue to really think about that until you have a clear answer one way or another. My general advice during Mercury retrograde is not to make any, sudden or rash decisions. Don't sign any contracts. Of course, if you can help it, if you absolutely have to, then you have to. But yeah, starting from about, if there is anything that you're thinking about signing, now would be the time. But again, don't rush into it. But starting from about next week, I believe the 17th or the 18th of February through March 11th is the Mercury retrograde period. And then of course, there's like a week or two of shadow effects of Mercury retrograde. So really we're looking at the end of March. And there's the Ace of Swords coming in for y'all again, which is showing up here. So I'm just gonna shuffle one more time and then cut the cards here and get your cards for this reading. Pisces. I love Pisces. I love them all, but I really love Pisces. Okay. I feel like there's definitely a past situation creeping in here. Six of Swords, you may be relocating or traveling in the near future, okay? Again, if that's the case, Mercury retrograde, travel, moving, make sure your plans are solid, okay? Give yourself a lot of time, like triple check everything. Don't even just double check, triple check things during the Mercury retrograde period, especially if you have a lot of moving parts involving communication, technology, or again, travel. I'm going to be coming out with a newsletter and blog post about Mercury retrograde. Again, it should be going out early next week. So if you're interested in that, definitely sign up for my newsletter on my website. The link's down below. So the first card you have coming up, Pisces, is the Four of Cups. This could be you or someone else. This is water energy. Again, I was picking up on lots of water energy, not just you, but I feel like another party as well, another Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio here. I feel like someone may be having feelings of regret. They may have felt like they've lost out on something or someone. Okay, again, could be you or someone else. For you, this could very well relate to that sort of past energy that I was feeling. Okay, perhaps you're, again, if it's not someone or something from the past coming back up, perhaps you're feeling a call, like a pull rather, to look back into something or someone from the past. Obviously that choice is going to be up to you here as to whether you do that or not. I am sensing that perhaps not taking that action or not, again, going forward with that past person or that past thing here with the Four of Cups. I might clarify that card at the end. We'll see. I'm definitely going to clarify the cards coming up here in the reverse. So the next card is in the reverse. It's the Prince of Pentacles. Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Cancer and Capricorn are actually related, at least to me. So, but that's a totally other aside. Again, you could be dealing with a Cancer. Prince of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, again, not moving forward or not investing in someone or something. Again, whether this is you or whether this is someone else in regards to you. Again, I will also clarify this card. I'm also getting off of this card that, again, needing to hold on to your money and to save here. You can see that the man in the card is like really clutching onto his pentacle there. You would think perhaps it's his only pentacle. Okay, but really being very almost stoic, but more so contemplative about who and what you are investing in, whether that's monetarily or speaking on a more energetic sense. Okay, again, could be someone else related to you here. I am also picking up a little bit of an energy of starting or learning something new. Okay, it may require some kind of monetary investment, and perhaps that's the hold up, or why you or someone else may be sort of thinking about it, right? Because it does require some sort of monetary investment. Again, it's going to be up to you and your discernment and your intuition, or that of the other person, to decide which way to go into here. Okay, The next card you have, Nine of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Nine of Wands speaks to sometimes a defensive or a guarded energy here. So I am getting two readings off of this card. One is, okay, and we saw this a little bit in that Hierophant card, like where I showed you the people down below the Hierophant, okay? Sometimes that can be talking about, you know, the conflict that's caused by, again, the outside thoughts and opinions of other people. All that confusion that can sort of really get muddled. And, you know, I feel like as water signs, sometimes we're a little bit more susceptible to that, to other people's thoughts or emotions or opinions. Like we almost, you know, care maybe a little bit too much what other people think, okay, as opposed to what's right for us and what we think, okay? So I feel like there's a little bit of a message about that coming in here. As well, I do get a message of needing to tame the beast a little bit, okay? So you may have some prominent fire placements, or you may be dealing with a fire sign. Specifically, I'm picking up on Leo, okay? And there's a message here about sort of tempering and holding back, not your strength, okay? Like continue to be confident and to be strong, but to me it's more about a lashing out kind of energy. I'm also picking up a little bit on like Aries energy. So again, you or someone else may have prominent fire placements, particularly Aries or Leo, but could also be Sagittarius. This is the Sagittarius card. I feel like there's a message here about holding back. And again, it's because whatever it is that you're working towards or working on, there's a very stable, solid foundation here with the Four of Wands, okay, coming up in front of the figure here, not behind. So again, it's like needing to move past or rise above any lower vibrational energy or conflict, okay? Again, whether that's going on internally within you or whether that's someone else bringing that kind of energy towards you, all right? The next card we have is the Ace of Wands. So as I said that, I just got a quick message with the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands here because we have the 10 of Wands. I feel like why you're being asked to be very contemplated and considered about whatever newness you're working on. Again, whether this is a new relationship or whether this is new work, okay, or I was going to say a new work project, but I almost said projects. And that's, I think, what the message is trying to come across here. You have to be careful and really, it's temperance energy, right? Which is that Sagittarius energy in the major arcana cards. The balance, okay? The balance of work and play, the balance of work and rest and relaxation. All that stuff. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of really great, new, creative, fertile, manifestative energy coming in for Pisces, coming in for a lot of the collective, actually. However, which is great, like absolutely love this energy, love working with it, use it to the best of your ability, but don't go overboard because then you're going to burn yourself out and you're going to run ragged, okay? For a lot of y'all here, there may be several sort of projects or, you know, things that you're looking to start. And the message here with this Ace of Wands is that there's one that you need to focus on in particular, okay? So again, that's going to be different for everyone, and your, you know, your own intuition, your dreams, your desires are going to speak to you. So apply this however it resonates. But I do feel like there's an emphasis here on focusing on one thing as opposed to all others. I'm also getting the word prioritize. Okay, that's what this is really about here. Okay, so the next card we have coming up is the Ace of Cups. If you notice, the only two cards that are in reverse are sitting directly opposite each other. Okay, so Ace of Cups reverse. Did someone else get this? I can't remember. I might be confusing this with a client reading. But anyway, I digress. Okay. Because Ace of Cups upright, right? This talks about pouring into yourself, self-care, self-love, which then in turn allows you to pour out and into other people, into other projects, right? Things that other work, things that you're really passionate about. But when the Ace of Cups is reversed, it means one of two things. Either you are neglecting yourself, right? Which is a little bit of that message that was coming across with the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Wands being overburdened, okay? Which can also sometimes talk about taking on the roles and responsibilities of other people. And I'll even go as far as to say as Pisces, because I know that, you know, we're empaths, we're sensitive. This could be talking about taking on the emotional feelings of other people as well. So again, you're getting a message to really ground yourself and stand strong and confident in your own truth, okay, in your own Ace of Swords energy, your own truth, your own connection, your own spiritual connection with the Hierophant there, not allowing other people to bring you down, or I'm seeing like a draining kind of energy with this, okay? With the Prince of Pentacles also reversed, again, it could be deciding not to move forward with someone or something because it's going to only serve to drain your energy. Especially if you have a past history with this person, then right? People who you have been around historically, again, whether they be friends or family or, a past romantic partner, someone who didn't make you, feel your best and rather just served to tear you down, didn't really invest in the relationship in the way that they should have. Okay, I feel like if this person comes back, you will not be moving forward with that connection, okay, because you're moving on into bigger and better things. Or again, this could be related to something related to work. I'm getting like a message of like love lost, okay, here. So again, it could be related to work. Like sometimes we like our, jobs or careers or whatever, or like at least it's okay. And then something shifts, right? And then we're like, we can't continue to do this anymore. I know I have personally experienced that. So I definitely resonate with this message. Same kind of connotation in terms of a relationship. There may have been love there at one point, right? I'm feeling it particularly from the Pisces to this other party, but the love is now lost, okay? You have moved on from the situation. And your last card, oh my gosh, you know what? Before I talk about that, I keep doing this where I forget to get the King of Cups. I told y'all there was a Cancer here. Okay, so Hermit energy, not the last card, but the last on this other side. Hermit energy is Virgo energy, okay? Again, this is all about, hermit mode, okay? Spending time alone and in quietude, quiet contemplation and meditation, figuring out again who, and connecting with your intuition and figuring out again who and what is best for you here. Okay, we do have the King of Cups, so definitely could be dealing with a Cancer or another Pisces individual. As far as you Pisces, I feel like this is saying, even though we have this Ace of Cups reversed here, that ultimately your energy is going to round out. This is a very nice energy for Pisces to be in, okay? It can sometimes talk about being emotionally isolated or secluded, okay? So I feel like there's a balance here, okay? Sagittarian energy, a balance here too with the Hermit, okay? Yes, we need, time alone to really think and connect with ourselves, but we want to be careful to not cross that line over into isolation, right? Because that's not healthy. Okay, so let me read from the book for Triumphant Success, and then I'll clarify the two cards here, and then I'll pull your oracle guidance and close the reading, Pisces. All right, here it is. Okay. So it says the first, because this is talking about with the blue border here, this is talking about mental, like, again, making decisions, kind of a little bit of like Aquarian energy is what I'm getting off of this, which we are still in Aquarius season. Pisces season, I believe, starts next week. And then, by the way, you are eligible. I have a 33% off birthday discount for any personal readings if you'd like to book through my website. I think the code's listed on my website, but if not, just contact me and I can send it to you. So the first of the mental cards signifies the new beginnings, okay, and exciting challenges may be before you. By utilizing your strength, willpower, determination, and focus, there's the potential for you to reign triumphant in many areas of your life. In traditional tarot, this card represents the Ace of Swords. And since a sword is a doubled edge, it can cut through all the barriers that hold you back if it's done constructively and with precision. Remember that there's another side to the blade. If you're rash or use it in a destructive way, it could be harmful to yourself and others. Always pause and think before you act. This card is a reminder to vanquish negative thoughts from your mind, strengthen and tap into your mental powers, and use clarity with control in order to initiate new ways of thinking. Definitely going through some sort of deeply profound transformation here about the way that you sort of think and emotionally connect, not just with yourself, but also with the world at large. It's like a huge perspective shift going on here. I like it. We have the Ace of Swords again. My gosh. Do watch out, because I am seeing with the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords more Aquarian energy. Seven of Swords can sometimes talk about, you know, some sneaky or illusory energy, okay, perhaps. And I feel like I saw the moon or the shadow card, which could again talk about, you know, secrets or things unknown. I feel like something may be revealed soon about someone, you know, who maybe was trying to be a little bit sneaky or deceptive around you. I don't think that it's very major. Again, to me, it feels very like related to the past, but yeah, I feel like you might be finding out some information. All right, clarify the Prince of Pentacles reverse. Six of Wands, okay, which is not crazy. I'm trying to be very careful about my language. It's interesting because you have triumphant success here, okay? And Six of Wands is the card of success and in victory, but coupled here with the Prince of Pentacles coming up reverse, again, this is saying not moving forward with someone or something because there is no victory or success here. Clarify the Ace of Cups reverse. Clarify the Ace of Cups reverse. Okay. So King of Swords definitely could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And the Three of Pentacles wanted to poke out here. I'm getting third party energy, okay? This was a, you know, romantic connection. That is pretty clear what that is, that, you know, basically infidelity. Although it could be anything else, right? Like work can be a third party, okay? And we do have Pentacles coming out here. Or perhaps there were meddlesome friends. Again, that energy that I was seeing sort of in the Hierophant and needing to rise above the fray, rise above, you know, the peanut gallery, as I call them, and like all of that external noise. But it's almost like perhaps in this past connection, you know, this other person was listening to the outside opinions of other people, and you know, that caused the situation to essentially not have triumphant success here. If you notice too, on the Six of Wands, I'm gonna show y'all, see the lion bear that he's sort of fending off, and again, notice the lion coming up at the bottom. So you may be, you know, this could be, I'm seeing a lot of energies here, but definitely air energy is very strong, as well as fire energy and water energy. So I feel like this other person may have those chart placements, okay? If you know their natal chart, if this is another person that you're dealing with and this message resonates here, okay? What was the other thing? Okay, yeah, so if this is not a relationship, let's say that this was work, okay? Again, getting a little bit of a feeling of maybe, you know, maybe you went into a job thinking it was going to be one thing, and then it sort of turned into something else, and you're like, this is not really what I thought I was going to be doing. It doesn't really satisfy me. I'm moving on, kind of thing. Or, you know, I just sense some sort of confusion and just like too many energies being involved. Okay, so again, whether that was a relationship or a work thing from the past, I feel like this person or this thing may be coming back around or coming back up for you. All right. Six of Swords again. So yeah, very clearly moving on. Like this is a metaphorical moving on from choppy to calm waters, but again, could also be relocating or traveling in the near term future. All right. So what oracle card do I want to do for y'all? You know what? I've been using the goddesses, so let's just keep it nice and greasy, and we'll finish out with that. The Goddess Guidance Oracle. Really nice reading, Pisces. I'm seeing the High Priestess here. Okay. I'm seeing focused intention. Okay. Again, that Hierophant laser light like focus and quality. Really having, you know, really knowing the direction that you're going into because it's right for you and it speaks to you, okay? Also a message here of going outside. It's very similar to, who did I film yesterday? Was it Libra or Leo? Similar energies, okay. All right, what are the messages for my Pisces? What are the goddess messages for Pisces? What are the goddess messages? Okay. All right, you have two. They were like, hello, trying to fly out there. Okay, so two cards. You get a little something extra. So Brigitte, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right, okay? With that triumphant success, that makes sense. And Sedna, Sedna, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrow. So let me read from the book for these and then I'll close it out. So one thing I like, you know, sometimes I've been telling people, like, I have an altar, right? And so sometimes if you connect with a particular goddess, also seeing a lot of heart chakra energy here, okay? That's been coming up for a lot of the collective. If you feel like, you know, you've been doing heart chakra work, I have an affirmation for you. It is, my heart is open to receive the energy of love. I radiate this essence. I walk my path with ease and grace. Okay, so I write down affirmations, post them to my mirror, the door, repeat them in the morning and night or just throughout the day. And yeah, for the goddesses, sometimes, you know, there might be something that comes up in the reading, perhaps, you know, a stone or a flower or an image, something that you may want to keep around you, okay, to sort of call upon the goddess energy that's here for you. Okay, so Brigitte, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. First, be quite clear about your intentions, okay? Focused intention, like I said. If you're unclear, then confusion will lessen your power and force. Like a candle in the dark, be very clear and bright in what is acceptable to you in this situation. Make no mistake, I will guide and protect you. And yet, think of the unparalleled rise in your own viewpoint if you are to stand up for yourself and speak up about your needs and your deepest truth. Now's the time to touch your power, for its heart and flame will ignite your passion. Again, that heart chakra. Which will propel you forward in countless ways. Even in the face of fear, you can still stand up for your ideals and your truth. Be unwavering and make your stand today. And other meanings of the card are be assertive, don't worry about what others think, okay, which is what came up in the reading. Trust that your actions will work out fine. Speak your truth, stick to your opinions, and put your foot down. It says Brigitte is a Celtic triple goddess, which means that she represents three aspects of the woman: the young virgin, the nurturing and loving mother, and the crone, sage, wise woman. Brigitte is a fiery goddess who tirelessly protects those who call upon her, and she's a feminine counterpart to Archangel Michael's warrior energy. Brigitte's temple in Kildare is in Kildare Island, and she's celebrated worldwide on February 1st, just passed, the ancient sacred day called Imbolc, which marks the beginning of springtime and increasing daylight. I cannot wait for spring. Also, to the point of Archangel Michael, okay, he's the Archangel of protection. Very interesting here because he's represented by a sword that you imagine in like a blue flame of light. So it's very much like the imagery here on this card, and these cards are coming from different decks here. So, you know, you can call upon Archangel Michael's energy for support and protection and clarity. Okay, if you're interested, there was, what video did I do? I think it's either on the Sagittarius or Capricorn birthday video, but I linked to a couple meditations that actually invoke the energy and spirit of some of the archangels, Archangel Michael being one of them, as he's one of the primary archangels. Okay, sorry, I'm going off on so many tangents here, but you know, y'all are Pisces, so I feel like you can deep dive with me into this stuff. I could seriously geek and nerd out for hours. Okay, so infinite supply, Sedna, you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. This is an abundant universe filled with more than enough for everyone. Yet the energy format of this planet is about polarities. In this instance, it's about giving and receiving. The key is to balance the two. Balance keeps coming up for you, Pisces, okay? If you only give, you'll feel drained, resentful, and experience lack. 10 of Wands. If you only receive, you won't enjoy what you have. Balance comes from fearlessly giving as you're guided and then receiving with joy and gratitude. It's exactly like breathing. Both the inhale and the exhale are identically important. Practice giving and receiving daily and you'll never want for everything. I love that metaphor about giving and receiving being tied to the inhale, exhale of the breath. So especially if you're a meditator, it's a great way to sort of visualize both giving and receiving energy. Okay. Other meanings: don't worry about the future. Know that you'll always have enough to eat. Your needs will always be provided for. Spend time at the ocean, swim with the dolphins, move to a beach or island community, go swimming, sailing, or surfing, right? All those water-based things or activities, totally speaking to the water energy, Pisces energy, right? Give time or money to a cause that protects the ocean. Love that. So it says Sedna, she is the Inuit, Eskimo, and Alaskan goddess of the sea who provides sustenance for the body and the soul. Sedna lost the tips of her fingers in a tragic boating accident, and the digits transformed into whales, seals, and other sea creatures. As a result, Sedna is intimately connected with the ocean's inhabitants. Call upon her for plentiful supplies, especially for your family. Sedna can also help you with any ocean-related ventures, including interacting with whales and dolphins. She's very appreciative of those who give time, money, or efforts to protect the sea and its creatures, okay? Especially if you are traveling in the near future, especially to water. So, Pisces, you guys have been the longest reading. That's been your love messages for this month. If you like this reading, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also hit the notifications button if you want to be alerted when I post new readings. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, my relationship readings, which are much longer spreads, are 50% off for this month. Or again, you can book a birthday reading using the birthday discount, birthday 33, to get 33% off any personal reading on my website. Thank you so much for watching, Pisces. See you in the next reading. Bye.